All right, y'all, we back with another episode of Dawg Talk. I am your host, J Mac. I got my dogs with me. On my far left, I got Mr. KG, Mr. Kenny Gaines. How you feeling, brother?
Man, you know it's another day alive, so we got to thrive. Shout out what we talking about.
Type shit. Another day alive, you gotta thrive. I like that one, man. And I got my dog over here to my left, Mr. KCP, Mr. Two-time himself, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Boy, your name long as hell. But how you feeling, bro?
It's your family member talking about
But
you.
it's a family. Every time I do the intro, it take me out. But go ahead, bro.
I mean, you can't call me KCP.
You know you got to
keep
give
it
everybody
short.
your name.
But I'm good. I'm chilling, man. I'm just getting up from a long nap. Man, I feel good, though.
Yeah, man. Okay.
Well and rested, I would say.
Okay. Man, we got a very special guest, man. We got another op in the building, man. Another op.
It's the season of the ops.
It's the season of the ops, man. You know, it's the all season. We bring them in, you know. And it ain't the op because it's his NBA team. But anyway, man, we got a former top 10 player in the class of 2021. We got the Mr. Basketball in the state of Georgia, a McDonald's All-American, SEC Freshman of the Year. And he was a first-round pick, drafted number 3 overall in 2022 by the Houston Rockets. Hold on, before that. And he's a Georgia native, by the way. Y'all already know that. But anyway, Mr. Jabari Smith, how you doing, brother?
Good, bro. Good, bro.
It's good, brother.
Thank y'all for having me, man.
Yes,
I
man.
appreciate you. I'm
sure.
thankful for you
Already,
showing up,
yeah.
man.
Appreciate you pulling up, man. We always want more Georgia natives pulling up on us, man. And
Yes,
it's only right because we all Georgia boys. You feel me?
yes, exactly.
Keep
Yeah.
it in the city.
What we trying
man.
to tell for where we got the best hoopers out of all the states
I'll be
in
all
the
right.
states.
I'll be arguing with folks all day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Like,
be
they
having
don't
folks
understand
all
what
day.
we did. We got the grit, the grind, you know what I'm saying? Like, we get it from out of the mud, literally.
All
Yeah,
that.
like
Like, I be
that.
telling people, like, when COVID happened, we couldn't go nowhere. Like,
Yeah.
that didn't stop nothing that was
Yeah.
going on. It didn't stop nothing that was going on over here. Like, we had some.
We shut down for like 2 weeks max. Then it was like, all right, yeah, we back outside.
Yeah.
Like,
Back out.
We having
Man,
us.
we not.
Yeah.
No,
All the
what,
hoopers is here. So, we ain't.
no, what was crazy about COVID? So I go to a gym. Let me tell y'all this. I go to a gym, Hebron Academy, up in Swanee, in 2020. And they having a whole AAU tournament up there. And this man playing in the AAU tournament. This is, bro, I'm telling you, that gym was packed.
Yeah.
It was I think you were playing, your AAU team versus someone from Mississippi. It was Deshaun Ruffin's team.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. They beat
Man,
us.
that
I know you're
shit was
talking about.
crazy.
Yeah.
Did they have the mask? Y'all had the mask on during the game?
Man, nah, hell no. We had no mask.
But
on.
whenever, did you ever have to play with that on?
I've never done that.
Okay, I'm about to
Okay.
say, how you even do
I thought
that?
it was.
I've
the
never
mask.
done that.
It looked crazy.
If they ask me to put them, I just won't play. I don't know. I ain't never done that.
Yeah, it looked crazy. And then folks just started having it on their chin. And
Nah, we used to have to wear it like in the game, like walking into the game and stuff like that. But when you play, nah, you ain't have it on.
I'm about to
Yeah.
say, yeah. Like, I couldn't even be able to breathe that shit on. Man.
Nah,
Coach Sub.
what was crazy about that game too, though, it's in a high school gym and it's flooded. And
Yeah.
this is COVID time. Like
Yeah.
it's flooded.
Ain't no social
You supposed
distancing.
no, it ain't no social distancing, bro. People sitting courtside and everything. Man, you can speak more about that shit, bro.
COVID, I mean, it was one of the best things that happened to me personally, just off of the fact that like when it happened, you couldn't go to your high school no more. So I was just really just working out. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like the gym was, I had a gym. Everybody they had the ability to get to a gym, but I had a gym. So
Yeah.
like, that's the time they send everybody home. All the pros is here. Like I was playing pickup in 11th, 12th grade. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? 5 days a week. You know what I'm saying?
with,
Like,
with guys.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like that helped me a lot. You know what I'm saying? It was different just being in the house, but like it kind of secluded everybody and like I really was just locked in, honestly.
Yeah.
Like just hooping. But it was definitely tough, obviously not being able to play and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
you know, for me, it kind of helped me a little bit.
I got you. Did it happen in the middle, like of your high school season?
Yeah,
or
I
the
was
end of-
so my high school season was over. It happened like maybe in like March of like my junior year. So
Okay.
like the basketball season was over. We actually had just lost in Elite Eight to Walker actually. So
Dang.
yeah, I was
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I was
Yeah.
gonna get to that. But when he pulled up, he told me to ask. He said, "Hey, ask Jabari about what happened in Elite Eight. Ask him what he did. I mean, what did Walker do to you?
I mean, he dominated me, honestly. But he had like 35 or something like that. I had like 28, but like he won. They won by 2 on a backdoor layup.
Okay.
But the game was like sold out like 2 weeks before the game. Like the game, this shit was
Crazy.
Yeah,
big
that was
one,
like,
right?
that's
Okay.
that was
At
a
least
big
he
game.
kept it truthful because folks like, man, he ain't had 35.
Nah,
It was
he
like
had about a
31.
35 and 15.
Dang.
He really the only reason they won. We couldn't do nothing with him.
So who
But-
would guard him?
Me?
Oh,
Yeah, we was trying to rotate. I mean, I really couldn't do nothing with him at the time, and I ain't gonna lie to you. But I mean, we was competing though. It ain't like I wasn't scoring.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it's
I mean,
just,
so you did have 28 too.
Yeah, I mean, it was-
to combat the effort.
nah. I couldn't do nothing with Shotty. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, I know that game was lit too. I know that game was lit. Shit. But anyway, man, so of course, like we're gonna go all the way back, man. You are a product of an NBA player, man. How was that growing up? Like with that relationship with your dad?
So for me growing up, my dad wasn't in the NBA. He stopped playing in the league at 2005.
Gotcha.
I was born in 2003.
Okay.
So I ain't really
just-
experiencing
yeah,
being in the league.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, he was playing like overseas kind of.
Okay.
Like I got the chance to go to China with him a little bit for like some months or a month or so.
Still good basketball programs.
Yeah, for sure. So he was just kind of overseas. I didn't really get like the him playing in the league, but like he was overseas and he kind of stopped playing just off the fact that like I was growing up and stuff. He was missing a lot of time, so he kind of just like cut it out. But when I was growing up, he was overseas a lot. He was playing. He was traveling the world.
Yeah.
For fathers that have kids, man, I can imagine the time that take
Yeah.
away from the kids because I got 4 boys, 1 girl, but my older boys now, man, they growing up so fast. I'm missing so much.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
understand that part.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
What was like the most memorable country that you went to?
Memorable. Also, I only went to China with him.
Okay.
So I mean, that was very memorable. It was
Yeah.
me, my brother, my mom. It was a great experience. It was some bad times in there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Obviously, for it being a different for us, but like looking back on it, like you don't see no 5-year-olds going to China. You know what I'm
no
saying? So
cap.
like that's just
how
it was a
did you
blessing.
did you try most of the food? Like when you
Man,
was over
I ain't
there,
gonna
like,
lie.
how
Over
did
there, only thing I remember eating was McDonald's. 'Cause everything else,
That sound about right.
Hey, so-
because everything else is a little different. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You didn't want to hit the Panda Express back
Nah, I ain't even gonna do that. I'm gonna just keep it to the McDonald's.
They serve real Panda in there.
This would be my second time having the chance to go, tour China, and my second time I had to try. I did it with my shoe company, 361, and I had to try pretty much like not all their cuisines, but like just their type of culture food,
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't that bad.
It really was.
Man, I
It
wish I
wasn't
could
that
have.
bad. Hey, you gotta have a palate for it because it's some shit like. And I would tell you, like, man, they were bringing out full birds. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like,
Nah, no
beef
cap.
on them. But it tasted
Say
just
this
like
shit
chicken.
bad.
You know what I'm saying?
Bruh,
It wasn't that
nah,
bad.
I played
You know,
over
they
there for
brought out
3 months,
duck,
and it was like it
everything.
definitely didn't pass the eye test. The
Dang.
food didn't.
But you tried it though.
I mean,
had- like, that's what I'm
McDonald's
saying.
was closed. I wanted to go. And them folk closed at 10. It was about 10:30. I was like, hold on, I gotta go get me some real chow mein. For real.
Yeah,
They
you
serve
just
main in
good
they
you some
chow.
good noodles, rice. They got like the orange
Okay.
chicken over there. You can like kind of stick with.
Yeah.
But like just getting deeper into their culture, it wasn't that bad. I
I ain't
actually
gonna lie,
tried
if I
pretty
see
much
a
all of them.
bird on a plate with their wings like that, I can't eat that shit, bro.
I'm talking about feathers still on.
Yeah,
it,
like
man.
I just couldn't.
Feathers
I
still
just
on
by the
it with
look,
duck
I'm sure it
sauce.
might be good though.
I
It's-
couldn't.
it's
I don't
not-
know if
it's
I
not
can
even
get past
that,
that
it's
either.
just like,
Yeah, it looked scary. I ain't
It's
gonna
just,
lie.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
gotta pass the eye test.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Cause he did the same thing. Oh, he was like, "What the fuck is this? Like whole
Yeah,
bird?"
because
I was like,
they told me one
they
thing
just
was
the
like
only thing they just
calamari.
poked. They plucked it and poked
Yeah.
the eyes out of it.
Yeah, they told me one thing was like
Fire.
calamari. And it looked like a
But
real
like-
spider, bro. Like I was like, that's not calamari. That's a tarantula. Like,
But
That's
I'm
what
telling
it-
you, you got to try it though. Like I'm telling, and it was, like my China trip probably was one of the best experience I had as far as like my first time around a bullet train. You know what I'm saying? Seeing all these like great cities, like
Yeah.
getting into their culture really. Like man, it's like they got a lot of rich history.
Mhm.
You know that you can get over there into, man. And just
Yeah.
like I had a great experience.
Yeah, Jabari. So how did your pops train you growing up, man?
Growing up, I mean, it started with me working out with my brother in the driveway, like waking up early before school when I was like in like 3rd, 2nd grade, 4th
Yeah.
grade, you know what I'm saying? But it was just me trying to do what my brother do. Like my brother is older than me, like middle
Yeah.
school, like you know what I'm saying? He getting to where it's getting serious. So I'm just kind of doing what he doing, not really knowing that I'm really, really getting some good work in, waking up before school. Like people really not elementary school kids is
Not
doing
doing
No,
that.
they're not
Yeah.
doing that.
You know
at
what I
all.
mean? So like I didn't really understand what I was doing at the time, but you know, it just kind of like embedded in me. Like, I just love basketball. Just growing up playing with my dad, my brother, my cousin. I just love playing. I didn't really know that I was working hard or working out, or you know what I'm saying. I was just hooping, like
just the kid that like to hoop. For
exactly.
Real.
That's really all it was. But
the early birds get the worm.
But growing up, he was hard on me though. Like it was them car rides after them games was them car rides after them games used to be tough.
Yeah,
people can vouch in the stands. You gonna hear him, and he ain't talking to nobody but me. You know what I'm saying? So he was hard on me growing up, but like you know what I'm saying, it paid off now. So like we just enjoying the fruits of the labor. But I mean, growing up, he was tough on me. Yeah. He was tough on me.
Did he train you basically like a point guard? Like
nah, he always. So my dad could shoot, so he always just told me to like you know. Get a jumper, keep it simple. I got like he gave me the fundamentals. He didn't give me the Kyrie or the train me like a point guard, nothing like that. It was just kind of like the basics, like the pivots and the, you know what I'm saying. Like I learned how to do that when I was in I don't know how old. You know what I'm saying. So it was kind of just the jumper is the kind of the first thing that he taught me and just like focused in on really
being balanced, and stuff like that. Yeah.
And that's crazy, Ken, because we talked about that before. Like you, even when you said you wanted to get back into coaching, you were like, I want to get back in the form of teaching the fundamentals just at a high level, because those are the things that are going to last across the way. Like that extra handles and all, that's cool, but the things that you do simple and that you do well, those are the things that are like that really last.
And at the end of the day, you can't build a house without the foundation. Got to start with somewhere.
Exactly.
You know, so
sure.
that's why that's how I be on my son. Like he hate all car rides too. The oldest, he's 13, he hate them. I better have the time he ain't even listen.
That's about the age.
But like. But with his game, you could tell like, man, we got to work on footwork. That's your foundation. Like
jump roping was big.
Once you get that, I guarantee your game will go to a whole nother level, because now you're confident when you got the ball. You know how to move your feet. Like this can't be traveling and all that. So like he like you saying, like 7. He go to school. He got to be at school by 7:30.
Yeah,
he's out in the front yard at 7:00.
Yeah,
just shooting jumpers.
Yeah.
So like he got the work ethic. I just like for him, he's just like he think he know it all right now.
Yeah. That's usually
break it down.
I ain't gonna lie, that's normal. It's
I know
normal.
what I'm saying, right?
It's normal, but it's
he's
just
smelling
like,
himself now, man.
You trying to your pops done taught you so much. It's like you kind of trying to like show him that you know it, but like you so far away.
I got
you know what I'm saying?
But the thing is,
like you so far
but like
away.
he knows it. Like some games, everything he do in the front yard, he do it in the game. I'm like, son, and next game. Like he don't even know basketball.
Yeah.
My son, you just had 13. You got 0 and travel. You throw the ball out of bounds, out of dribble. Like, what going on?
Yeah.
Like, and then like every game he, like, I'm not there, he kills.
Yeah.
Like he just kills. Like he just.
You add that pressure onto him, man.
There's no pressure. I'm not even barely saying
It's just
nothing.
the fact that you there,
Right.
and you are an NBA athlete.
Oh, God.
It's just like it has that pressure to him.
He really not. He hate that. Like the other kids be coming up to me like doing this game.
Mm-hmm.
He be hating that shit. He be like, he'll look at me and like, Dad, stop that. All right, son. Or he will be walking out. He'll be like, they'll walk up to me. He'll look at me. Go ahead, Dad. Man. Just let me go take the picture. And I be like, I have to tell the people, man, it be hard because like, especially when I walk in there. And as an NBA player, man, it's like, man, I'm just here for my son.
Yeah.
I try to do all that. And then I don't want them to want to feel bad and they think I'm being like an asshole or some shit. But I'm just here to watch my son. I'm a father now, not an NBA player.
Yeah.
So like it's hard sometimes trying to balance it with them.
Yeah.
But like we get through it. Though.
Yeah. You ever feel that pressure of your dad, like being in the NBA and playing overseas? Like, did you try to live up to the expectations?
Sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like you want to be there. You know what I'm saying? You want to be better than your dad. You want to exceed what your dad did. Because growing up, all you hear is how good your dad was. And, you know, you like that's all you hearing in the back of your head. So you kind of just trying to exceed that. You know what I'm saying? And that's all he wanted. You know what I mean? So it's just like
I know he proud of you.
It worked out.
Sure.
Yeah, definitely. But growing up, the pressure was definitely there. You know what I mean? Just off the fact that when you putting so much time into something and you really want to do something, I feel like the pressure gonna be there regardless. Like you want to make it, you know what I'm saying? So like the pressure definitely there, especially with him being who he was. So.
Yeah. And then being a top talent in the state of Georgia too, man. You already got that pressure on you because this is a hard state.
Man.
Yeah,
it's a hard state, man.
Yeah, definitely is.
There's a lot of good hoopers around here.
Definitely, even the ones people don't know about.
Man,
Dogs out here.
Man,
that was
one that ain't making it to college.
We had Kessler on. I was like, man, there's some underground hoopers out here, dog.
Dogs out here.
You're walking to a gym, person you ain't never seen. He out here killing.
Going crazy.
Who was that? Why he in this school?
I watch it see somebody working out. I'll be like, how old is he? They be like 16. I'm like, what? 16?
I just watched a little video, AAU game. 17-year-old, 350. Yeah.
Huh?
That's what I said too. When I looked at it, I was like, huh?
350 pounds? You play basketball?
Playing basketball.
What
You need to
position?
go holler at Kirby.
What do you mean, what position?
Center.
I know that.
The one
Drop
position
the
you
ball,
play.
man. Neil, I was just like, man, that's crazy. It's just like, what's in the water these days, man?
Do they even make
Hey,
jerseys?
boys, they eating their vegetable these now. You know, kids, you run away from them like the broccoli and shit. They eat them now.
That boy from Valdosta, if he built like that, boy,
know
that's South Georgia right there.
You feel me?
Ain't got to move nowhere.
He's settled. He not getting over no screen.
No.
He going through. Shit.
Oh, yeah,
Give me the ball.
That's a foul, man.
He going through
Every
time.
Big fella. Can't even see his number.
That's like guys in the league when I play defense try to avoid screens. It's only certain people. Steven Adams. And then you play with Steve. That motherfucker. This was before we even got drafted. We was working out together. We had the same agent, group at the same time. And we were playing 2-on-2. And I'm coming like guarding Vanderblue at the time.
Mm.
And he set a screen on me, so I just looked at him and all right, bro. He ain't even budge.
Yeah, it's a blessing when you playing with it.
Yeah.
But when you on the other side of it, like, nah.
But he gonna tell you, he gonna be like, come here, come on. He gonna be a brick
And
wall.
you'll be surprised how open you is coming out. You be like, man, my man ain't nowhere near me.
He just coughing.
No, he don't
Your
roll.
man is dead.
He behind Steve. He behind Steve. He rolling them down. Like, you
Your
can't
man
even
is
see him no
dead.
more.
Your man
Dead.
dead.
That's one person, bro. I cannot run into. I always avoid his screens. I tell his eye like, bro, you finna set no screen on me with your big ass.
You supposed to be trying to avoid. He still end up finding a way.
He gonna find a way.
Finding a way to get you.
Like that's him though. Like, I'm always avoiding this fucking screen. And another person, DJ, DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah. I ain't catch him in his heyday, but still, even now, when he get in the games with Denver, you feeling that presence though.
He's still a big boy now.
Nah, for sure.
He still my dog, but goddamn, fuck you, nigga.
Man, there you have it, folks.
2017, man, he gonna be knowing what I'm talking about. 2017, first year on the Lakers. Last game of the season, I wasn't even supposed to be playing. We wasn't making the playoffs. And at the time, Luke Walton, he came in there, he was talking to me like, Pope, I need you to play. By the third time, I was like, all right, I'll play. Man, 3 minutes to the game, he set a screen on me and dislocated my shoulder.
Wow.
I wasn't even supposed to be playing. I was like,
last game of the season.
Last game of the season.
Playoffs on that.
No playoffs on there.
Wow.
He separated my shit, but it popped back in like real quick. Man, I'm in Miami like this whole time. Slinged up.
Can't do nothing. Can't do nothing.
I'm like, I'm supposed to wear it, but like, I was like, man, I can't wear this shit. It was like,
yeah,
he's still my dog though.
Yeah, but man, Jabari, so you played on the Atlanta Celtics coming up in high school, man. How was that level of like just in practice, man? You played with Matthew Cleveland, Miles Rice. How was that, man?
Mm-hmm. It was fun, honestly. Like I hate that my senior year summer got cut short, but my going into my junior year, we was playing, like we was hooping, like we was really like my dad was big on like practicing. You know what I'm saying? AAU teams really don't be practicing no more. Like we was trying to get like 3 practices in a week where we were playing, going through stuff like we had a real team. You know what I'm saying? And that was like that was fun. You know what I'm saying? AAU was fun.
Them
two
motherfuckers
years.
Walking in the gym.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. You got people driving from wherever. You know what I'm saying?
Guy
Like,
out of town.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't seen y'all since last week.
yeah, we had a real practices. We going at it in practice. 1-on-1s after practice. We playing 5s. We doing all of that. Like we doing a real practice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You played with Atlanta Celtics your whole time in high school?
Nah, so it's actually funny. Because my dad really didn't care who I played with until like my 10th grade year. Like before then, like, I'm playing with anybody. I played everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Just put a jersey and play as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? But when it got to the point where it kind of mattered, you know what I'm saying? He kind of went to the Celtics or whatever. But before then, I was playing with a lot of teams. Honestly.
That's a great organization. I remember Julio, he tried to recruit me when I was in high school.
For real?
Yeah, he knew my boy Sean Watson.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he came down. He first person I said he drive down Greenville, Georgia. I'm talking about he at Sean's house. Sean called me down. I come down and talked to him. Like he tried to get me to play for the Celtics.
Yeah. Yes, now Celtics was cool, but you know I was a Georgia Star.
Georgia Star.
2010 Peach Jam winner.
Oh, you won Peach Jam?
Yeah, the first one for the organization. With my camera right there. Yeah. Shout out Norman Park.
Hey, I get them that paperwork now. We got to see that. I need to see his name on the roster.
Hey man, you call Nike.
You got to see. What year was that? What year? We're gonna have to check that paperwork.
2010.
He said 2010.
2010. Peach Jam. We that was 16 and under. Bradley Beal and them played for 17s with St. Louis Eagles. They played after that. We beat BABC in the championship in Peach Jam. I ain't gonna cap it out, twin. I ain't one of these regular Atlanta folk, but you know me, boy.
I gotta check the paperwork.
Yeah.
I feel like AAU done changed too, like y'all said, bro. People be pulling up like from I don't know, God knows where, and just put on the damn jersey. Like every week, different players on different teams, man.
Yeah,
Bro,
it wasn't even like people be telling me like back in the day. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like it wasn't that many teams.
It wasn't.
Like it's so many teams now. Like everybody has a
Everybody.
team. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody?
Yeah, like you had a specific team,
like
like back then, like before AAU really like kind of like. Well, when I was in it, like it was like maybe 16 that was pretty good.
Yeah, if you wasn't good enough, you wasn't playing.
You're right.
You wasn't playing AAU.
You was in YBOA.
Yeah, that what they were saying.
So, like,
yeah.
But now they started to see how much money was in youth basketball. Yeah. So that's why it was like, oh, now if we come up with this organization, everybody started. Yeah, it's
like that's what like handling the AAU team. Because I tried to do it my first like after my third year in the league. I tried to do it. I had like 3 teams, 6, 7, and 8.
Yeah,
and a lot of people don't know it's a lot going to that organization. Like just travels, like make sure all the kids like good, like supervisors, like all type of shit. Man,
bro, it takes as much organization as it does to run an organization.
Right.
Yeah, it's an organization.
Yeah, I really think shoe teams ruin that. Like it's so many. Every shoe like brand has like an organization now. Like they have their own league. Like Puma even got their own one now.
They got a league?
Puma got a league now, man. Because it used to only be like Adidas and Nike.
Yeah.
And then now
Puma circuit.
Then you got Under Armour.
You got New Balance. They got their own circuit.
That's what I'm saying. I think that really was
Under
like.
Armour Ben had one though, I think.
Under Armour didn't have a circuit. It was just they had teams, but I don't remember.
Under Armour always had one when I was.
I knew
but it's newer though. Like when y'all was growing up.
No, I could have sworn
they own circuit. I know they had teams, like especially with Atlanta Express.
They did have. Okay, they just had the team.
They had team, but they own circuit like how EYBL is. They ain't had that until like recent, at least like last 10 years.
Yeah,
like, maybe.
Yeah. So it just caused like a lot of damn teams to form, man. Like that's what really I feel like that's what caused.
I mean, I feel like trying to get everybody opportunity, man.
Yeah, well, people started making their own teams to try to get a contract with the shoe brands. So that's why there's a whole bunch of AAU teams. So they're like, all right, well, if we put a good enough team together, we can get a shoe deal. So everybody trying to come up with a team so they can get a shoe. So that's why so many.
Yeah.
See how that can work.
Yeah, man. So how was your recruitment, man? So you were at Sandy Creek, man, top 10 player in the country. How was your recruitment?
It was pretty easy. It got a lot easier. Like I said, I keep coming up with COVID, but my high school COVID is a big part of my high school. So you're gonna keep hearing me bring it up. But I couldn't go on like my official visits after my my junior year. So I only visited like Alabama, Georgia. Where else I visited? I went to Tennessee.
Okay.
Georgia Tech. But like I really couldn't go to like everywhere and like, you know what I'm saying, see what it is, see how I feel, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, Auburn was kind of an easy decision for me just off the fact that it's an hour 15 away. The coaching staff was great. They had the best pitch, honestly. Like it sounded right. But I always wasn't gonna go to Auburn. Yeah. I was actually Tennessee was at the top of my list at the beginning.
Okay.
And then I mean, some people that were supposed to go with me, you know what I'm saying? Some people might know about it, some people might not. But like, I was supposed to go to Tennessee, then that didn't work. And then Auburn was just kind of like, it's time, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was just the right decision, honestly. And it worked out for me.
Bro, Bruce Pearl is hard to say no to.
Nah, you can't say Bruce Pearl great. Bruce Pearl great. He love his team, love his city, love Auburn. He He all around great dude for real.
I'll tell you about that. It was about who had the better pitch.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering how we miss out on all this talent, man. We had Jabari coming through. We had Walker. We had all these guys.
Well, actually, Georgia was close too, though. I almost went to Georgia, but I wanted to win. I didn't know if I could. I don't know if I could win. I don't know if I could win.
No, but the thing is that, man, when it all boils down to, like, shit, we want to win.
Yeah.
Like, got to build a winning culture.
Nah, that's real. That's real.
But Tom Crean, though, I was messing with Tom Crean. Tom Crean he's a great coach. He real detailed. Like, he a basketball psycho. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
I
he
like
is.
that too.
I was messing with him. You could see how he did with Ant. Like he really made Ant a lot better. It worked out for him. But Georgia was close too. Like it was Georgia, Tennessee, and Auburn for sure though.
Yeah.
Gotta build a winning culture. That's all Georgia. You see, you hear that winning culture, baby.
Yeah.
It's a winning coach. And then it's the coach that got something to do with it, bro. It's 100% the coach.
Man, Coach White, he's not bad, but I'm just saying.
I mean,
he's not bad at all.
Win some games.
And look, he's not bad at all because I work for him. But it's just a difference between how his culture is of how he does things and like when you compare it to like a Bruce Pearl.
Yeah.
He makes the fans want to be like him.
Yeah. Bruce Pearl got the whole city, whole everything is like one.
I still remember the go ahead, my bad.
No, you good. Go ahead.
I still remember the video. The basketball team was at the football game. Bruce Pearl got his damn shirt off, twirling around. Oh, you was there?
Yeah. We got smacked that game, but it was the Georgia game. No, Georgia came there. Everybody was it's packed. Cam Newton came to the game. Like, I think this one Georgia was one, maybe. I don't remember, but they ended up beating us pretty bad. But like just the camaraderie, I went to every football game. Like, every game.
It's fun though. Like that.
Yeah, like that's
because you get a different like experience as far as like how the football atmosphere is, you know what I'm saying, which, you know what I'm saying, we can turn right there. The same students and players going to be at the basketball game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's the energy. Like, I remember my first football game, it was unofficial at Florida State. It made me want to play just football. Like,
football games be rocking.
I was like, they like this? He was like, yeah, every game. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play football now. I ain't gonna get basketball.
Football game. I ain't gonna lie though, they shit kind of different, bro. They got like Auburn. They got the kids out there camping out like days before the game.
Yeah, they definitely do that. They're gonna do that, especially for basketball. They're gonna sit in them tents. They ready to get in there.
Yeah.
So
we ain't never had that at Georgia. Even when we was winning, like it wasn't like that.
He turned the program around.
Kentucky, they might be lined up.
Auburn always been good, but like. As the years he was there, and then the people he recruited, turned the program around. You know what I'm saying? Look what they've been doing now, making it to tournaments. You know what I'm saying? Going farther. You know what I'm saying? Probably any SEC team.
You done changed it. People look at Auburn as like a basketball school now.
Like now they ain't looking at just Kentucky as far as like
top
SEC.
It's a top recruit. Yeah, because Kentucky was getting everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
And now they struggling, because not struggling. I mean, but
they still gonna get their players because it's Kentucky.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They still gonna get their players. You know what I'm saying? But now you got more players to like just. It ain't all on one team.
No, it's space.
And that's one of the reasons I like the NIL.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can put some of these top ranked, McDonald's All-American kids and put them in a school. Like, I forget the number one kid that's high school kids now. He going to St. What college he going to?
Going to BYU. To my AJ
DeBanco. He's going to BYU. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, like BYU. Yeah, back in the day, you wouldn't hear nobody, no top person going to BYU.
Yeah, so I like it for that aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like, just all right. We ain't got all packed one on one team. You know what I'm saying?
It did, because Kentucky used to have the whole McDonald's All-American
class.
That's
what my year. I went to Georgia. They have 6 McDonald's All-American that go to their school. 6 of them.
Yeah,
that's the year AD. That was AD. Yeah.
I had 6 of them, and I was gonna go, but I found that out. I was like, oh no. I ain't gonna even get no playing time. I probably won't see playing time. Sitting here, be like, what the fuck going on? George was my choice after that.
I told y'all though, like earlier, Bruce done found the key. If you can win Atlanta or the state of Georgia, you gonna win. You gonna win.
You got to recruit.
He getting Georgia boys for sure. Georgia, he had them games.
He know what a talent is.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Nigga, you ain't got to travel to find talent.
Don't.
And you got it right in your backyard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like Georgia, we can't win the state of Georgia. It's always Auburn that's winning the state.
First of all, we already have won the state of Georgia because of the football program.
No, I'm talking about basketball.
I'm just saying, like the football program has the Georgia
town. Boys going to Georgia.
Right.
Yeah.
But Georgia basketball
for football though.
Yeah,
but Georgia basketball boys are going to Auburn and Alabama.
Right. And I said this when I was working there. I was like, bro, I think if they put more people from Georgia that played on that staff, it would make more sense to be able to lock down the state of Georgia. Because think about it, if you got a Jonas Hayes who was the UGA great, it makes sense for a kid to be like, hey, look, this coach understands the culture about this school, so it's not like just a job for him.
Give me a recruiting job, man.
Yeah.
I recruit for you.
I think
no cap.
Jonas. I was a big fan of giving Jonas that job too.
Me too.
Yeah.
I was on Twitter tweeting, Jonas.
But anyway, man, you went on a legendary run at Auburn, man. You had the jungle jumping. Y'all were the #1 team in the country was that the first time ever in school history?
Yeah.
How was that? Like, how was that whole year for you?
Man, it was the funnest year of my life, honestly. It was just like, I never expected to do that going there.
Yeah.
Like, I figured we could be good. We had a good team. You know what I'm saying? But like, best team in the country, like, you don't even, like, that's not even in my thought process.
And then you're a freshman too.
Like, you watching film and you see a 1 by your name. Like, I remember growing up watching games. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a great experience, honestly. And like the way we was doing it, like, we was just so together. Like, the team was just so close, like off the court. Like, you know, like in college, like your team is kind of who you with, especially at Auburn. You know what I'm saying? Like, football players hang with the basketball players hang with the football players. Like, it's just so family oriented down there. And it's like when we was like going on the run and doing all of that, it's like everything was together. Like, it was just a fun time, honestly, until we lost and choked.
I think we had too many cliques, Kenny.
Yeah.
Too many groups.
Too many.
Too many groups.
Too many. But nah, it was like that. It was like that at Georgia though. Like, football hang with basketball. A lot of times too, you know, we all talking to some of the same girls, you know. So sometimes we come across as Escobar brothers. What's up, brother? Didn't know that's what you was into. Didn't know that was. But hey, good to know. I must be on the right track then. I bet. Say less. I got something that you can, you know. Okay, but we're gonna.
That's one of the reasons I broke up with my girlfriend in college.
Hey,
dang,
yeah.
It's something about them SEC girls, man. Hey, my wifey a SEC girl.
The story just was crazy.
My ex was an SEC girl.
It's just something about her, man.
Ain't nothing about her.
What?
Ain't nothing about my SEC. I ain't had nothing.
Well, you out of this conversation, but I'm in this. Yeah.
Yeah, he the only one that's still with his SEC girl. We both have moved on to
girl. My girl actually went to LSU, so she.
It's something about them SEC girls, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to step outside your comfort zone. Right? SEC comfort zone, man. You know,
he said, "Get to the ACC, man. Go get something for tech or something."
Nah. I want me a cornbread fed one, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, man. So that year you won the SEC freshman of the year. You think you should have won player of the year?
No. Oscar Sheboy was in there. Oscar Sheboy averaged about 17 and 16.
Yeah.
He averaged something like that. It was like 15 and 15s. He averaged something like that.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, I ain't gonna say I should have won it. I mean, somebody averaged 17 and 16, like, and you got it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, playing against him, you really know, like, he really getting rebounds though. Like, it ain't really like the tip rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really getting them. Like, he crashing. Like, he deserved it. He did that all year. Like, he was good. But was he better than me? Nah, I don't think so. But if you're looking at the numbers and the papers and looking at all that, then he probably should have won.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I told Walker earlier today, I was just like, that SEC player of the year, man, that pretty much is of course Oscar didn't make the first round, but that's pretty much a first round pick almost every year.
Yeah.
I told you, it don't always work like that, man.
It don't, but like if you're the SEC player of the year of that league, bro, you pretty much guarantee first round.
I think if you had any other skill set outside of Oscar's, pretty much.
Oscar's a special case.
His game was
you scrape right to like the iron's hot. I would say, like, if I had if it was my freshman year, if I had a ball out freshman year, like I'm averaging, let's say 15, 6, and 5, I'm gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a hell of a year for a freshman.
Yeah.
So.
You know, so like it's just all about, like, because I feel like I definitely wasn't leaving my freshman year, you know, even though I had the biggest jump, you know, as far as like one of the freshmen at Georgia, but I just wanted a type of second opportunity.
DJ wasn't ready.
You really don't even get that. That's crazy. Because I be seeing people in college who 23, 22.
Oh, it's worse now. It's 25.
I be thinking, I'm like, man.
Some kids.
Bro, I think, bro, Baker was all like 28, bro.
So they get done.
Wait.
26, 28 now.
Nah, he ain't play with you, but I was about to say, like,
He went to Auburn, though.
Yeah.
Auburn for sure. But I be thinking, I'm like, damn, what if I was still in college? Like,
Totally different life.
supposed to be in trouble.
But it'd be normal.
Supposed to be in trouble.
See, it'd be normal for you, but it's dead ass 25, 26-year-olds right now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like when I saw Baker, what's his name?
Baker Bazaar.
I saw him after this run they made into the transfer portal. I'm like, dude, you my age. I'm
I
20.
didn't know he still had clock left.
But still went into the transfer portal.
Who got the bag?
I tell you,
that's what it is.
Like, who got that money on, man? That's where I'm
bag?
at. I'm at your door day one. Let's do it. What drill?
Who got the bag?
You missed the NIL era, didn't you?
So mine was the first year of it, but it wasn't nowhere near like this. Like I had like a car deal, like you know what I'm saying. I was one of the top players in the country, like and you can have NIL deals, like you can have deals like in Auburn or like different deals like food places in the city. You know what I'm saying? Like you could definitely make money way more than like back in the day where you weren't making nothing.
Yeah,
like you definitely were making money. I definitely was making money, but like. How it is now? Nah, it wasn't like this. But I was the first year though.
Yeah,
I got you. Yeah,
they make
millions.
Yeah,
so like we could make money and stuff. Yeah, exactly.
Y'all still had to like earn y'all.
But I thought it was more deals.
Yeah, you had to earn it.
The first year was just more deals. Like they were getting, like you said,
yeah, it was like
deals and stuff.
Yeah. And like if you're not good, you're not getting you're not making no money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but now it's like anybody. 300,000 is like low.
That's what they're asking for.
That's like
and that's the water boy.
Bro, I was talking to my homegirl who she's an assistant coach. I ain't gonna say what school, but I was like, hey, look, I got this business opportunity kind of NIL deal that I want to bring to some of y'all players. And she was like, bro, they getting 300 out the gate. They ain't trying to promote no product for nobody.
Nobody.
They getting that just for showing up. And I was like, say less, I won't be there.
Nigga, 200 on the ranking list as a fucking
they've
250, 300.
Crazy work.
Like Marcus said, it's like one of our homeboys just said, an 8-point per game player is getting almost $1 million in college basketball right now.
Yeah, crazy.
Kudos.
For all y'all 8-point players, y'all know I got my sports agency, man. Come call me, we'll get you some money.
Watch out.
Man, so after your freshman year, man, y'all know y'all had a rough ending to the season, man. Y'all lost in the SEC, in the NCAA tournament. So what was that like leading into the draft, man? What was that process like for you?
It's not a fun process, honestly. Like leading into the draft, like pre-draft workouts and all of that. It's like being in that position. It's like they telling you not to play against nobody, so you're not doing no one-on-one. You're not playing fives. Like you're not really. That was the first time I've ever done that. Like just don't play against nobody. Just work out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like it was a little weird for me. It was a little repetitive. All the days are the same. Like you're doing the same thing every day. You know what I'm saying? You just kind of waiting for the day. Like, man, I can't wait till I could just, you know what I'm saying? Like play against somebody, like hoop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, it was obviously fun just leading up to you know, achieving your lifelong dream. But as far as like time in that period, I do not miss that. After losing in the tournament, taking 2 weeks off, and then it's like, all right, work out for a month, 2 months. It was just boring. Like, it was kind of boring, honestly.
Yeah. I had a lot of people ducking my workouts too. You know, so I get that understanding.
Yeah, it was a little.
Yeah, they ain't want to work out with KCP at the time.
Yeah, because you chased chickens when you was younger. Can't nobody keep up with you. I wouldn't want to work out with you either.
It wasn't even that. It was just I forget who I was working out for, and we was playing ones. I don't think I missed a shot.
Yeah,
they draft stock just went.
Like the people that was in there, I don't think I missed a shot. One. But a lot of people didn't work out with me too. I ain't have many workouts. I only had like 4 workouts. Yeah. Did 2 with Minnesota at the time, Cleveland, Portland. No, I'm sorry, not Portland, Boston.
Boston. How many workouts did you have?
2.
2?
Yeah, Orlando, OKC.
Okay.
Orlando, OKC.
He didn't have one with Houston.
No.
So he was like me. I ain't even had one with Detroit. Like, they picked me. Yeah. Off the potential. I like it. Appreciate the Detroit.
So the whole process, I know you know, it was either Jabari Smith, Paulo Banchero, Chet Holmgren. Like, did you think you weren't going to make it out of the top? I mean, did you think you were going to be 1 or 2 the whole time?
Shit, yeah.
Yeah.
I about to say, if you had to work out for Orlando and they were number 1,
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
I thought I was gonna be one or two. One of the teams. I thought I had pretty good workouts in my eyes, but I mean, you know, both of them are working out good in their situation. So it ain't like ain't nobody made no bad picking them. So it's like
I'm about to say,
it's just how it went when you got like I feel like it was like 3 number 1 picks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's just like
I respect.
everybody pick their guys.
Yeah.
True.
It is what it is.
I think like let's be the top. I'll be the top 5. I was just like each team just pick their guy that they want. Like top 5, you just like they're all number 1 picks. I would say.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, that was a good draft too, man. That was a
the top 5 gonna
Crazy
be
draft.
the best. Your best players off the board, regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shoot, yeah. Once you fell, Houston was like, shit.
say,
Next available, Jabari Smith. We got to take him. Yeah.
Then you got the Twins back to back, 4 and 5. Man,
Yeah, I think that was next year.
Yeah,
that was next year.
Yeah,
that
that
wasn't
was
next year. I'm
next
sorry.
Your
my
age,
bad.
Ken, but they
right.
starting to come starting to come together, brother.
Right, get your shit together, man. Man, right.
Yeah.
Nah, but it was like J-Dub, it was like Benedict Mathurin, it was like Jalen Dern. It was some pretty solid.
Yeah. I had some dudes.
Yeah, Jalen
Some
Ivey.
people that's in the playoffs.
Yeah.
All y'all, man, a lot of y'all was in the playoffs this year, man.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I was like your first day in Houston because I was with Houston for summer league in 2016.
For sure.
Summer league was cool.
Mm-hmm.
They capped me down on the training camp invite. It's cool. I went overseas. And about. But how was like your first day or your first moments when you got to Houston?
First moments, you know, obviously after the draft, they fly you into the city. You do like the interview or like the media day kind of thing.
Press day.
Press day or whatever it is, and then they're like, yeah, we got workouts tomorrow. Practice, summer league practice.
So soon the interview, that media day over, your job started.
Oh man!
They're like, yeah, we got workouts this time, and it was kind of it was a shocker. Like it was obviously the adjustment is kind of overwhelming from college to the league, obviously. But like, I mean, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? We was practicing with our summer league team, and it went good. You know what I'm saying? I had fun. I was with Tari. I got drafted with Tari and Tata, so we was kind of growing and learning together. And we all played against each other in the SEC that last year, so it was cool. It was cool.
Yeah, you had a good group.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was cool.
What were like some of your struggles early on? Because I know you came into an organization that was pretty much rebuilding.
Yeah.
So what was some struggles like?
Ah, man, it was rough. We won 22 games my first year. That was one of the longest seasons, longest years ever. Like you talking about losing, not winning for a whole month. You know what I'm saying? Like going through that, it's just like, man, you just like, man. And you really trying to win though. Like, I don't like
It's like, why isn't it happening?
Like some people say teams don't attain whatever. I'm trying to win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to win. And it's just like everybody was kind of figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? It was rough. It was a rough little first year. Then next year, obviously, we got Ime and started getting things going a little bit. But that first year was just rough. We was just all growing and learning, and like we ain't had no vets. Like we had Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon was a good vet, but like he couldn't control what was going on.
Yeah.
Not by himself.
He seemed like he kind of quiet.
He couldn't control what was going on.
EG,
man. It was just
EG probably like, man, fuck these young niggas. I'm like, hold on, man. Come on, man. What is
Get the fuck out of here, man.
EG good dude. Like EG, like he don't say much.
I about to say he seemed like he a quiet dude.
Yeah, he don't say
he
much.
is quiet. He more so like to the side. Like he'll talk if you like, you know what I'm saying, with him. Like, but he not just finna go into practice and like, you know what I'm saying. But like as far as like talking to him and like having a conversation with him, he got some good game. But he not finna do the rah rah.
Yeah,
I was your other old vet, fucking Jeff Green.
Oh, Jeff is
that's my dog.
Man, Jeff is hilarious.
Man,
Jeff do this thing where anytime he see me mad, like he'll just try to make me laugh or something.
Yeah.
Like he see me in the game, I had a bad little segment. I'm coming to the bench mad. He'll look at me. He'll just be like, and do some goofy shit. Just make me laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Jeff. That's fucking Jeff, dog.
It's like, nah, he great though. He a great vet. He done helped me so much just off the fact that like, just the NBA in general and like how to affect the game in different ways. Like, you gotta listen to somebody who been in the league for 50 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Uncle Jeff.
Like, man, he
he
done seen everything, man. You gotta listen to him. So, but he stay in my ear, man. He a great vet. He done helped me a lot.
Yeah. No, when I was in Denver with him my first year, man. I know the faces you talk about.
Yeah,
like, he do me the same way, dog. Like he'd be like, "Oh, stay off the fucking refs." I'm like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, come on, dog.
Just something quick.
So quick though, like, but it'd be like with a funny face, some shit. But yeah, man, Jeff, I talked to Jeff when we was playing. I was like, bro, like, how you still like, moving like that, jumping and shit, like the nigga.
Yeah, at 90.
People really don't even know he really like still athletic.
He's still
People be talking about
motherfucker.
Braun all the time.
Yeah.
Jeff,
I'm like, man, listen.
boy say he found the fountain of youth, man.
Jeff on that.
He said he found it.
Jeff's still athletic.
He's still athletic, bro. He still get above that rim.
Still athletic.
Yeah.
Still can play.
And
He
still can hoop.
contribute. He better than a lot of people in the league.
I'm about to say, this fuck nigga can't. Then Denver couldn't make me shit. So Orlando, we playing Houston, right?
Oh yeah.
Nigga don't hit 3 threes back to back. Oh, come on, Jeff. What you doing?
Yeah, that ain't even what you be on.
That ain't even what he on. But that was cash though.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, Jeff. I was like, Jeff, you ain't even like that. Nigga cashing out. Man, I was like, come on, dog.
I'm trying to stick around here,
Yeah,
bro.
you gotta ask.
I
I like to say
minimal.
Man, that's my that game, bro. It just felt like they didn't even miss a shot, bro. It's like everybody that played, nigga, they was knocking shots down. We got ass beat too. I'm just saying, they was knocking them down. Like, God damn.
Which y'all ended up losing, man.
I don't know.
What was it in Houston?
It was in Houston, yeah.
Yeah, in Houston. Yeah, I think
know,
it
you
was
know,
like
it-
15 something like that. It wasn't nothing
It
crazy.
wasn't bad. Yeah.
Y'all had to push in the fourth or something like that, where I remember y'all almost was coming back. I remember that.
I was saying, but by halftime, we were down big. You know,
Yeah, that was down big at the half.
Little dub,
Yeah.
the dub 25, about dub 5, some shit. Like, we were down big. It's just like they couldn't miss.
Yeah.
And when a team like that, bro, it's like, just wait till they run out of gas, fellas, and get a little push in.
Yeah, I'm putting bad juju on y'all.
Man.
This, boy.
The team that's not known for hitting them threes. He was hitting them that night.
He was hitting them. Like, I'm saying,
He was not on the scouting report.
Jeff is a cutter, slasher, you know what I'm saying, that type of guy. Get you a little 14-foot in the post.
Yeah.
He was cashing out that game. I smiled.
Tree for tree.
Who else it was that was hitting all them damn threes? I want to say he was a left-handed.
Lefty.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Damn, Houston.
I had to look at the roster, but like but yeah, like he was hitting too. I'm like everybody stepped in the game. At least had 8 to 10 points. No, I'm serious.
You can't prepare for that one.
You can't
man.
prepare for that one, dog. Like you got your non-shooters hitting threes.
That's why I said they wasn't on the scouting report. It's over with.
But it just always seemed that way. Like every team I've been on, and every non-shooter is always killed us.
Yeah.
Like,
Because I feel like it's to the point to where the scouting report is they're a non-shooter.
Yeah.
So they gonna get the first look is gonna be good. Like it's gonna be a
wide
good
open.
look. Like
it's gonna be rhythm.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be a rhythm because they already know. Like he about to say, they already know. Like, man, they ain't gonna close out on
they're
me.
not closing out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know we teach a VE cold shooter and we ain't, you know what I'm saying? We gonna help. We got other thing to worry about. Like, we gonna try to let him make a few.
Yeah.
But anytime we do that, they always end up hitting about 3 2
Changing
the whole game.
The whole
They feeling
game.
good now.
Might lose the game off. You look at the stat sheet, he got 26.
No. It'd be crazy. Like literally, that be happening.
Yeah, it happens for
See
sure.
how they doing playoffs now? They do Caruso. Man, Caruso had
Wow.
20.
Knocking
He
things
had a 20-point
down.
game. He had a 26 game. He just knocking them down.
Knocking them down.
But they know they're gonna leave him open.
But when I look at Caruso right now, I'm thinking he an elite shooter. Like,
glad.
elite.
Yeah.
I'm glad. He wasn't on that at Texas A&M. Like, wasn't on that back in the day.
Caruso was more
Oh,
like
you played him?
I did. We the same year.
We
Okay,
played
okay,
against
okay,
Caruso,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
We came out the same year.
Which I tell you a story about that. So I didn't realize that was Caruso who was playing in college.
Mm.
So I'm first year in Lakers, and they bring him up from the G League.
Mm.
And I'm like, they keep like, in practice, they keep calling his names. Like who the hell is, like, Caruso? AC, who's AC? Like, yeah, this Alex Caruso. I'm like, that's Caruso? By this time, he was bald. Like,
Yeah.
right now,
He looked different.
He
Oh,
looks
yeah.
different.
He had what he had in college.
Well, he had the,
He
white
had
guy,
some
the nice white guy cut.
Yeah, and it was like, he was
about to fall out.
it was going in,
It
too,
was
but,
going.
but the next time I seen him again, it was
I'm
all,
fighting
it
for
was
your
then all
hairline,
gone.
Alex. I'm
I'm
fighting
like,
for it still.
that's Alex Caruso, right? I'm like, that's Alex Caruso? I'm like, damn, I played against Caruso. That's how we became cool. We talked about that year,
Yeah.
and we've been locked in ever since then.
That boy was stressed in the G League. Golly. That's not cool.
He hooping though.
No, God.
We hoop, yeah.
What was that shift like, though, man, from getting Coach Ime? Was his name Ime Udoka?
Yeah.
That's how you pronounce it? Yeah.
Ime.
What was that shift like?
Anybody who know Ime knows that Ime is got some missing screws. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to put this, but he gonna coach you hard. You know what I'm saying? As you see, like he done made the team play hard. Like everybody know that we gonna play hard, and that's just who he is. You know what I'm saying? And he good to talk to. Just a player's coach. Honestly, you can talk to him. Obviously, somebody who played in the league, he can relate to his players. So I mean, he helped me a lot. He obviously helped the team, helped the organization a lot. So I mean, things are looking up, man. He man. But the change though, the shift was definitely like
night and day type.
Yeah, for sure.
No, it really was because y'all went from what is it, 22 wins?
Yeah,
I ain't gonna almost making the playoffs the next year.
Yeah, Silas was our first coach. He was a good coach, but like I said, man, couldn't nobody control that. It was just a wreck. You know what I'm saying? It was like, and if anybody know Coach Silas, like he the nicest dude in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like he know basketball. He know what he talking about. Yeah. It's just like as far as controlling that, it's just like it was tough for him. But Ime came in and put some. Ime, Fred, and Dylan came in and put some control on it.
Yeah, they did something because like he said, man.
For sure.
Every time I get on ESPN, something going on with the Rockets or something, man.
Before we were YN was a turn, boy.
Yeah, it was them in Detroit. Detroit they still the YNs though. Detroit the YNs for real.
But
man.
you gotta, I like how Detroit been rolling this season.
Yeah.
They just got it under control.
Yeah.
They control YNs.
Got to bring the bad boy.
They get some culture. They getting some culture over there for sure.
Yeah, they bring the bad boy area back.
Yeah.
Listen to me, when I was there, that's all they talked about.
The bad boy era.
Was that era, yeah.
Like, but y'all gotta let that go. All them about half dead now.
But that's the culture. They trying to change the culture because they not in the palace no more. So that's when I started. So that's where the bad boys built. You know what I'm saying? That culture. You know, in Detroit.
Yeah.
So once they move out of the palace, like that's the culture change. I would say, like trying to get away from that era, the bad boy era, but. Well, them boys playing this season.
They play.
They play hard.
So,
yeah.
And you gotta go down there for Big Dorn and Stewart.
Yeah.
See, Stewart is the one that's bringing it for real. Well, and Dorn too though. But Stewart, he on that. I think he just get paid just to be on that for real. Like he gonna forever have a job with Detroit
when he
for
get in
being
the game,
on
he
that.
on straight bullshit.
ASAP.
He
don't even get a good scratch in. He comes in.
He ready. Bowls. He ready.
I know he just be cockeyed when somebody just about to get into something. He just got his eyes like, who messing with you?
Yeah, that's you gotta have that type. You gotta have one guy on your team tough like
that. They're not helping
that toughest.
And Bickerstaff, obviously, like they got a good look. They got a
great look. Great organization. I'm still upset though. They say this is the first time they made the playoffs since I don't know what year. Don't forget we made it. I made it in 2016.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
So it was the first time in 9 years.
Blake was on the team?
No, not Blake. I was 2000. What year I made it?
Who was on that team?
16. It was 16.
It was 16.
It was 16, yeah.
It was 15, 16.
Yeah, 15, 16 years.
But yeah, I made it. Yeah, we made it 1 year now. They said because they had made the playoffs the first round with New York. And they were like, yeah, they ain't made the playoffs since some amount of years. I looked at it, I'm like, hold up, I made the playoffs 2016.
Shit, they probably said 9 years
we
ago.
got
You
swept
been in the,
you know, bronze.
They had to make the ticket look better. They had to make it look better for TV.
I should have just put it on Twitter. Like, hold up now.
Yeah.
Hold up. Hey, I'll break it down to you. But that's the year Bron swept everybody and came back from a 3-1 lead. Now, just check the first team who he played.
Yeah.
The first series.
They played Detroit. I don't even remember that.
Like,
Exactly.
what?
We got our ass swept. Yeah. Swept us. Because I remember they swept us first. And then I remember I think they had the series they had Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
And Bron hit the game winner, the layup going out of bounds. I was sitting courtside watching it.
Nah.
I know I was in there. We made the play. I was
I ain't
there.
gonna lie, that shot was some BS.
No.
I know you told me he practiced that because he played with him.
I know, but
that's
like,
some BS, bro.
when you see these type videos, I say this about Jokic too.
Yeah.
When you see them make these type of shots, that ain't just luck, bro.
Yeah.
Like I said, I just do Jokic as for example. All the one leg hand behind his like head, throwing them up.
Yeah.
It look good every time.
He practiced it though.
Every time it's like,
He practiced it. Like next time you play him, like and he out there like pregame warming up, and you got the guy like contesting shots. Just watch his footwork. He's working on that shit because he know it's gonna come at some point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to the end of the shot clock and I'm gonna have to do this one leg.
You gonna have, I'm like, man, they're gonna throw me the ball. It's gonna be 3 seconds. I'm gonna have to just turn around and throw that bit. He's practicing.
He be working.
He be shooting it though. If you ever see,
He's making it.
he
Like,
really be shooting it though.
Hey man, practice every shot. That's why you say when you throw these shit from half court, they almost go in. Literally practice these. Like,
You have to use it, man.
Yeah, you gonna have to, like, at some point, like, he's just so, like, he's just so skilled, man. He's just like, it looks like he is just natural.
Yeah.
But like, he works on it though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like Bron, like, I remember one shot he made against DC. One from half court, he bounced one time, made it off the glass.
Yeah.
I seen this man make 6 of them. So that's what I'm saying. Like, these guys, they look cool. The shots are great.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, he just did this?
Yeah.
But they practice this shit though.
But yeah, bro, you just finished up year 3, man. Y'all made it to the playoffs. What was that run like for you for the first time, actually?
Man, it was a different feeling. Like, the playoffs is something that you can't really describe until you really get into it. You know what I'm saying? That was my first time experiencing it, and like the jump and the difference of basketball really is true. You know what I'm saying? Like, your vet's telling you about it and how it's gonna be, but you can't really get it until you get in there and like you walking into the arena, like, you ain't never seen this many cameras. I'm like, damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like everything is just like lifted. Like, it's just like the seriousness in it is like there. And obviously the game, you know what I'm saying, playing the Warriors, like the culture they got, you know what I'm saying, going in that arena. Obviously it ain't Oracle, but it still was loud.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it was a great experience. One I'll never forget, obviously, because this is my first. You know what I'm saying? We obviously lost, came up short, but like just the experience and being there, like, it was just like you kind of like sit back and just be like, damn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Makes you want to
And
go
then you
keep going.
And then you had great moments too. You had great moments in the playoffs,
man. I guess, man. It put a bug in my stomach think about it. But it's just like it's like I could see how you could just like get to the season start. You know, man, I want to get back to that. Like,
I want to go straight to that.
You got to play these 82 games, like,
yeah.
But you can't really skip over because you really got to make it like the West, like
tight.
Crazy. Like, you gotta get in there. You know what I'm saying? But when you in there, it's like fun. It's shit fun as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Different type of.
Would you kind of relate it to how it was from going from regular season in college to NCAA tournament?
Nah, because tournament isn't as like packed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the tournament games isn't like sold out with fans and then like that. It's in a big arena and it's like multiple games being played. Like, it's kind of different. But this game is like it's packed from like
these are your fans.
From jump. Like, I ain't even know Toyota Center got that loud. Oh my God. Toyota Center was rocking.
I'm about to say, like, you regular season, you'll be like down there, see half arena empty. Playoffs, that be everything.
You won't see a seat.
You won't see a seat. Not there. Like,
you won't see a seat.
Because they want that type of basketball, that type of, like, you know, that type of play anyways, man.
Yeah.
Like, some arenas, you rarely get, you know, a full crowd, like, regular season game.
Yeah.
I just remember one year, my championship run in Denver, every game was sold out.
Yeah. That's
right. We talking about from regular season to playoffs. Every game was sold out.
Denver be loud.
But like that was like the year though. Year, man. I knew that from the jump.
Yeah.
Knew it from the jump. I said it in Summer League. They interviewed me. I was like, my 2020 championship run with the Lakers. If AD want to hit that game winning buzzer, they go up 2-1 on us. They win that series. I think they win that series.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They take the momentum from us. You know, they win that series. But luckily, you know, Kobe.
Big shot.
That was a big shot, man. Yeah. Cash.
Yeah.
And but the crazy thing about it, so we had to finish the regular season out in the bubble. And we ended up playing Denver. The same play we ran with during regular season, we ran it for Kuz. Wide open 3-ball. We ran the same play for AD. Wide open 3-ball.
Yeah.
Like at the time, Miles Plumlee, he messed up both plays. He was supposed to switch both sides. He messed up both of them. All right, and we gained it with the same play.
Yeah. Man.
But anyway, man, appreciate you pulling up on us, Jabari, man.
Sure.
It was a great episode. But before we get out of here, I just asked your homeboy this question, but I need you to answer this for me. What is your top 5, since we all from the state of Georgia, what's your top 5 Georgia Hoopers in the last 15 years? Don't go all the way back.
Do me like
in
that?
the last 15 years.
What he's saying, it don't have to be an order.
It don't gotta be. It ain't gotta be in order. Give me your top 5.
Get the name and folks, shout it. Whoever you give.
15 years, like 15 years. What you mean? Like they was playing in high school 15 years ago?
Yeah, like not even. So I'll give you like 2012 to now. How about that?
And
Was you in high
they
school
didn't have
15
to
years
make
ago?
it to the NBA.
No.
Like they didn't
They-
have to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, that's my first year in college.
Yeah. So
Freshman
just
year
give
in
me,
I'm 2011. My last year.
All right,
so I go down
I
2000.
might be able to make some
and
sense.
this kid,
So you're saying like off of high school? Like what are you saying?
just off, it could be high school, college, NBA. Just give me your top 5 Georgia hoopers like
All
that
right.
came out this state.
I'm not gonna
We're-
put it. It's not gonna be in order.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go Anthony Edwards.
For sure.
I gotta say Sharif.
For sure.
Sharif had. I ain't gonna lie.
That boy cool.
I'll say Colin Sexton.
Mm-hmm.
I'm forgetting somebody. I know I am.
I said Scoop Henderson. But
Scoot, yeah,
I-
Scoot. I played Scoot.
Yeah, I like the way he hooped in high school.
He was crazy
Scoot
with
was
the G
cold.
League United. He was OD.
Yeah, Scoot was cold.
He got a lot better though.
Trying to think. Yeah, I mean, them three. If I throw myself in there,
Come on, you're from
You
here.
always can
Yeah.
throw yourself
See
in
what I'm
there,
saying?
man.
I didn't want to, but I throw myself in there and probably. I mean, it ain't a lot of like just McDonald's. Like I don't know.
Not-
It's just I know I'm forgetting somebody though.
Yeah.
I know I'm forgetting somebody.
So I tell you my list for when I had with Walt. I said I had your first three. I had Anthony Edwards, Colin Sexton, Sharif, and then I had Jaylen Brown.
Oh man, I forgot about him.
I had Jaylen Brown. Then I had, this is just strictly high school career, Jared Harper.
Jaylen Brown and Jared Harper. Man, I can go for that. I forgot about Jaylen Brown honestly,
Yeah.
and I forgot about Jared Harper too. So it's just
Yeah.
like it's so many people you forget about.
Yeah.
Really, like your
So,
list
yeah.
could be. It could go either way.
Oh God,
Yeah.
Nah,
it would
it's-
help if people went to Georgia.
Yeah.
Like, oh, let me just think about who played at
Y'all keep
Georgia.
trying to-
And,
y'all-
and that's crazy. Everyone in that top 5, but one of them went to Georgia. And then if we went top 10, it's still only one probably.
Right.
And that's just Ant-Man.
Yeah.
So
Man, I didn't even think about Jaylen Brown. But yeah, yeah.
Good
But-
squad there.
I think a lot of folks forgot about that he was even from Georgia too, because he went all the way out to Cal.
Yeah, I
He go to
forgot
college. He
about
went
Jaylen Brown.
all the way out west.
Yeah.
And we got
I-
JB too.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
knew
but
he was
spoke,
from
gang.
Yeah, we got shit going on.
Tell you.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, appreciate you again pulling up on us, bro.
Sure.
It's all love, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it for having me.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
sir.
Definitely appreciate you for coming, bro.
But anyway, y'all, please like, share, subscribe. Find us on all podcast platforms and on YouTube, man. It's your Dawg Talk fam with KG and KCP. We out of here.
Peace.